a Dust 2 game I wanted to watch, it would be these two teams. They do play very aggressive. Lots of gunfights going to be taken, and zorte starting that off really well for forZe, getting the first kill, and they're just going fast out long here. Can this bait setup work? Sir with two, speedack with one himself, but almazer's able to quickly trade both.
Clear pit. Please don't just walk straight past it. He's going to get shot in the back of the head.
God.
Oh no.
With that huge gap in the smoke. Oh, they actually have two smokes, so look at them go. What's a fan? Oh, okay. Well, he tried to go through the smoke, tried to get fancy with it. Didn't work out for him there. MGS able to get the kill, but still manages to get a one.
Still dipping back and forth. The peak coming around. It looks like the team might actually have the edge here as KENSI hits the shot. The boldness. That over daddy.
Yeah, well, you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. You gotta mix it up.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Well, Lollipop's the one that we should be talking about, as right now he finds the first frag onto KENSI. We see Jerry trade.
As they are just going to walk out of the door. AK leading the way. If this bullet connects, it could be good, and it is. zorte takes him down. Lollipop not able to have the impact he wants. It's just Box here at the corner. Will his box be gone? The flash comes out, takes his shot, and immediately eliminated by almazer. Flit with one on the lurk as well. Joe goes down. And now MDS 1 versus 4, just running away into T-spawn to try to save his gun.
Almazer sounds like, you know, if you caught like an out, he could have literally been on top of Box, which is the crazy part.
Oh, that is true. He could have been. I mean, it would have to be some crazy situation for it to happen, but you know, in the Pokemon universe, anything's possible, man. You know how
I do. That's the crazy thing. You put Lollipop and speedack together, that's at least 25.
Miss Molotov there. From Joe, loses his life because of it. Oh, but look at this. forZe, no fear. They're going fast out middle. Lollipop trying to disrupt it. Does a little bit. MDS peeks back out and is able to trade it. Now it's 3 versus 3. And the mini-map just looks crazy right now. There's one CT top of mid. They are aware of this potential play. KENSI is here looking for it. Will he be able to find it? We're not sure. Box just pushes all the way down, gets that kill. There's one player in T-spawn, one in lower. This round has been absolutely wild. forZe going fast out mid. That despite a lot of people having money, only one kit was purchased. And this fast tunnel flank could pay off so well for them as he has shot off his gun. He's walking out into the tunnels. He's out into the site behind this smoke. zorte takes down speedack though, and now MDS gets his lips peeled. It's just painful.
Yeah, blinded by the sheer whiteness of text. Ooh, my God.
Oh, good night.
All right, speedack has been blown away, quite literally. Lollipop grabs the AWP, gets the shot off as well. 2 clean kills coming in with both of those AWPs. We were talking about them as a salient point in the round. And they are certainly doing some damage. This rotate could be quite important, though. Box! Oh, no! He finds the kill into KENSI. That's the bomb dropped. That's the ball dropped.
Time. Even if he somehow manages to get this kill on the player in T-spawn and grab the bomb, which doesn't even matter. He wasn't able to do that. So step 1, not
Zeus. And then almazer's on the AK.
Flit also did pick up an AK now, and zorte actually just getting that pick is watching for it, and they're actually walking back down towards mid, so they might be walking right into the stack Jackie.
What? speedack as well with a quick flick image. They are on site. They are planting this for sure, and the utility is coming in. Not tagging them, not really slowing them down. They're backing off. All of the CTs retaking from CT. The only one that's not there is Box, who's sprinting in from long and starting to rev his engine a little bit. Meanwhile, towards CT, look at this. Here comes Flit. He has the angle covered with the AK, and he's looking to get a couple of taps off and stop Box from getting in there and winning this round for the CT side. They trade bullets, and in the end, Flitz hits harder. And Nemiga brought it down to just pistol. Joe's going to get set on fire as well. So, yeah, fight or flight.
Respect.
What do you do?
Respect.
Stand in a molly or, yeah, try. The player behind blue is playing anti-flash. A lot of this relies on Box to at least get one kill. Oh, delayed reaction. Unfortunately, just a dink as well with a follow-up. Could have been way better. Not really what they wanted. And now Lollipop, a much harder task ahead of him. He's got to play aimbots on the cross with the AK. 15 HP, cannot afford to get hit, but he can afford to do some damage as he slaughters two of them, quells the push, and buys time to him running out of time here. 10 seconds left. If he finds the frag against Lollipop, it's doable, but it's not going to happen. Lollipop.
Damage for Nemiga here. They're down to $0 on 3 people.
Box straight in. Jump their way onto the site, and they're sprinting up towards Gandalf. On the cross, he misses again. 2 bad misses, giving them an opportunity. Finally, lands the punishing blow. Focuses back on towards long as well. Jerry comes in with a deagle. He's blind, he's dabbing, but he's still hitting his shots. And they're starting to make this one look manageable. The cracks on the CT defense are showing.
But the bomb is towards long. They need to find a way to get this across. They are just going to fight together. They're taking these fights. They're winning these fights. It's now just down to MDS on short. Flit has that op in hand. If he takes this fight, he might just kill him. He might just win the round. He is going to get this bomb planted. MDS is adjusting his position, going back towards CT, but no kit, Jackie. No kit.
Oh, nearly no face as the swing comes around. They put the pressure on him and he realizes he's got to make a desperation play. Parkour back up onto short, but he needs to come up big into the round. They had no idea. They weren't ready on the angle. Jerry, just get yourself onto 5 rounds. Get yourself onto 5 rounds and then play a clean T-half.
Ooh, yeah, ooh, the opper sort of trading back and forth. Almazer dies going to go fast through suicide towards, oh, but zorte with a second pick even, so they just keep challenging him. Jerry's looking for something out mid. Good pop flash, perfectly timed. Box goes down, box gone. Jerry looking for a second one up towards window, but MDS not letting him get that map control, not letting him push forward.
Oh no. But here's the divide that's been created. King Lollipop, trying to reign supreme over towards the A site, and I thought he might have done enough with that frag, but no. Flit out middle. Again, haven't seen their usual selves. Normally, Joe with the AWP does so much more. He's been quite quiet. Into this round, though, he kicks it off with the first frag. Left to use late round. Ooh, timing for Box, man. That could have been a clean shot into the back of the head. Instead, it's MDS that dies for his teammate Sins. Joe peeking up through the window, getting his second kill of the round, but he has to do so much more. He's looking at least a 3K to save their bacon, and he'll keep developing that. Misses on the player bouncing in through the window, though, up on top of the box, and he's been no scope, no frag for you, matey. And it all falls onto Flit with the AK. Attacks him, side swipes him, and knocks him off his feet, but time is up. And the round...
Taking the op out of his hands after just getting 4 kills. It's just rough, man. It's just rough. And speaking of rough, Jerry peeking out before that flash. Speedax able to hit the shot. Now he's going to walk straight into Box's waiting arms. Almazer goes down as well. This has been a good start to the round for Nemiga. 2 kills, 50 seconds remaining. Box is a freak. I hate him for that. Takes down Flit. Smokes himself off in a 5 versus 3. Runs right.
What can the T's do? Pushing up, putting the pressure on Speedak. Luckily supported by Lollipop. It'll make it far easier for him. They don't realize that Zorte's already out though. They finally get contact. That's 1 frag. Any kills he gets is more economical damage that they cannot afford to take. So finally, they strike out with the FAMAS. They shut him down.
For 5 rounds. Now they're looking at potentially 6.
Ooh, well, Jerry's only going to use a couple of bullets to get the opening pick towards long. They have no idea. Box was still tucked in. The old bait and switch sat behind blue, leaving all of them feeling blue as they're overstruck with sadness. 3 players taken down. The hailstorm of bullets from the AK. They go for the impromptu run boost. The jump out with the AWP, hit the shot. Beautiful stuff. Zorte hits him hard and fast, takes down Joe, and puts us back into a competitive 2v2. KENSI, on the overextension, sets them ablaze. They could be going out in a blaze of glory. The backstab from MDS. Timing is everything. He gets the peak, but he can't hit the shot. The 10th round's claimed by forZe. At that point, it would be easy, and the damage was already coming out. MDS, 19 HP. Ooh. Okay, I was about to say it's getting a bit rough towards short, and Almazer. How does he get 2 frags, Davey?
Oh, just the wide swing bullet to the head, man. These guys, they're just capable of those things. He did miss. He actually missed his shot on the second guy and just happened to hit the teammate running up behind him. And Box doesn't miss his shot. Immediately headshots Flit, trying to push up through CT. Bit of extra damage done as well, but no kit on the side of the CT. So this retake going to be very hard. Box having the round. Another headshot for him. Be a real dangerous CT side, and Flit is aware of this potential fast mid play. He does get blind. Almazer actually goes down trying to get to pit.
Rush is coming out.
Well, that helps.
Zorte, yeah, just going to be sat behind the car, driving his team close. Box is right there. Or Box. The timing of it. It's rough. Jerry finds a free frag off the back of it, and now the numbers game is piling up.
I feel like that's kind of just like bad of Box, though. He probably should have been aware of the short push. He had a teammate mid. There's no need for him to be looking at that as KENSI takes that teammate down. But I say if Box, the only risk Box really has is if they do try to re-aggress short and kill him. And he just didn't seem aware of that. And now Flit gets another pick on Lollipop through the smoke. And now MDS needs to try to get 4. And there, well, he did. There's his chance. He gets the first one on Zorte as he misses it. But Jerry walking up, taking his head off, not letting him speed act 2. Just smoke, 2 flashes, Glock, no armor. Love it. Flit able to get 1, but he's actually completely isolated now, Jackie. If they scale up on him, he misses his shot. Like we said, Box takes him down. They now have this B bomb site. 3 versus 4, and the timing was so close. Jerry almost walks right in.
Finally adjust his crosshair and set it up in towards Longhouse. He just kills him, doesn't he? Just ruins him with the deagle. It's disgusting. You get 2 frags here, and he does. That's so much money gone down the drain.
Dude, oh my God. forZe that went from such a good situation where they forced Nemiga on to have a pretty good idea that they are playing 2-1-2 because
nice.
Yeah, exactly. So because they threw those nades towards middle to try to bait out some counter utility from forZe, and what happened is they flashed for them to go towards middle, but what's just happened there? Flit's got 2 kills towards mid. He's looking for a third. Can he find it? He knows he's stuck behind the box. 5 HP. He does jump away, though. This nade might fall on him, and it does. Flit with 3, recovering the round for forZe, and that AUG towards middle takes 3 kills, and now Joe is running away towards T-spawn with this SG.
This has turned into a horrendous round so quickly for the T's. Joe's the only one that's alive, but he is really, really in a horrible spot here. Has to try and escape through T-spawn. He's got a Krieg Shore. They know where the bomb is, and they're sat on top of it like a mother hen, just waiting for it to hatch. A golden goose egg of a round could be gifted to them, but he's still popping heads. 13 seconds left. You can't win the round, but you can at least make this really costly. You get 1 more frag here, it would have been pretty nice. Unfortunately for him, not doable, so that's a 12 for forZe. Force them out of holding that spot. They back up and they play towards long. The Mac 10 spam comes out. It's just a tag though, nothing more. But Joe's starting to get his groove on. Peeks out to CT, hits the headshot onto Jerry. Zorte with a quick flick will strike against them, and we're down to a 4v3 with the advantage for the CT side, but they're being skinned alive. The peak coming out from MDS, overpowering them towards CT. Upgrades to the M4, speed act with the connection from the scout as well. This is going wrong.
Yeah, Zorte's trying to save this round. He does have 3 kills. Flit has been missing every single ob shot towards middle, but Zorte's trying to do something. Wait, he's just defusing! He's just defusing the bomb! There's nobody there! Can he get it? The jump shot doesn't work! Zorte with 4 kills and the defuse.
CT blue, this could still be a nice backstab. He just swings on him. He's going for it. He gets the shot. Speed act with a clean kill.
Yeah, only aware of that, ready for that. Wins out on his fight, takes him down, and this they just keep giving Box free shots in T-spawn. Flit keeps crossing back and forth, eventually goes down. KENSI gets 1 in B, but now that's the bomb site for Nemiga.
It's their domain now. Ooh, hello. Shot in the side of the head. KENSI overthrown. The last 2 players attempting to save just a Famas and an AWP on Zorte. Ooh, they're really in a horrendous spot. Like, they're just trapped. Towards middle. Box with a scout gets 1. Jerry turns around to meet his maker. That'll be Joe with a simple frag and an upgrade on to give them enough time to at least get over and have the softened T's. One of them very soft. That's Joe. All floppy at middle as Jerry finds the frag with the M4 and puts them in a 5 versus 4. 28 seconds left on the clock. They plant for short, and they need to get back into a safe position. Here comes Zorte again with the AWP. He's giving them a good advantage. Gets dinked in the head. His teammates have to pop off now to secure the round, and it all goes down to Box. It's planted for him, yes, but what can he actually do? Hightail it and get away. That's the best case scenario to hold on to his AK.
Yeah, nothing. Hold on to your gun. Bring this armor and gun into the next round. Save as much money as you can. This game has been unbelievably tight. Any little bit can help, especially since he can drop that AK.
They start to drop numbers here. This round could firmly be going in favor of Nemiga. MDS with the first frag, but Jerry trades it straight back. Look at the waiting by the wall, peering between the gaps in the two. Sees the first barrel, tries to strike, but it all goes wrong. Flit in the window. He's got to hit the shot with the AWP, and he misses. A pivotal pick to find, and he can't secure it. Nemiga, this is your round.
Yeah, forZe have to run. They have to save. Jerry and Zorte need to get the hell out of Dodge, get back towards long, And Nemiga goes the other way. If KENSI playing around that smoke is able to find that entry onto Lollipop, then Nemiga have no way into that site at that point. Trying to get somebody fast towards pit this round. Not fast enough. They peek out with no flashes. Split just runs around the corner. speedak gets a free pick onto him, but almazer is able to trade it back. Lollipop trying to go aggressive through the smoke.
Nowhere near. Back up from his AWP, not there this time as well, as they've just got rifles, but they are hitting their shots as they're punishing them. It's only Joe that's left alive in a 1v3. The bomb's down in front of him, and he gets decked. Jerry secures the round, takes them through to try and do some damage. Doesn't find much yet, though. Bomb's been planted. Raw 5-on-5 still. The CTs have a 3-2 split effectively here. 3 of them down towards CT. The other 2 isolated by long.
Look at this B-lurk. Joe has walked out upper B. He's walking through the doors. He is behind one and does find the shot. Almost misses, but does find it and secures the op. And now this retake becomes even harder. Joe gets one himself, but with these AKs doing work, running up the ramp. Not gonna matter. Nemiga picks up the 14th. That lurk from Joe securing.
Could get really tasty early on. Double smoke out towards middle. Jerry just goes for the bold play. Tries to swing in through the door. Lollipop gets the better of him, but gets overpowered when they're trapped between a rock and a hard place out through middle. A 2K found for the CTs. Yes, you've got the B site, but the numbers game favors the CTs. Not anymore, though. The spam from Joe connects onto Flit. And we're down to a raw 3v.
Isolate these angles. 2 players coming from tunnels. Though, and they peek together. They line up. speedak gets them both. MDS gets the last. And Nemiga, for what feels like the first time in the game.
Nemiga, they need to have a big T-side half here as well. And what do? Go back to the basics. They've been winning so many rounds through their sheer aggression towards long. They get the first pick, but this round's erupting into a bloodbath. All over the place, we're seeing casualties. Already 4 players taken out of the equation, Davey.
Yeah, and they're trying to make this aggressive play towards B. They are right behind the smoke. The flash comes out. He'll know he's there. He heard him get hit by it. Joe just goes right through it, takes down Jerry, spotted one more towards CT as well. And now all of the map controls in favor of Nemiga. Trades galore all over the map. 1 middle, 1 long, 1 B. Doesn't even matter. And zorte is trying to make the hero play through the smoke. Not able to find the guy planting the bomb, though. He had the right idea, just wasn't able to find it. And Joe, for some reason, throws his life away and potentially gives forZe back into this round.
Right, unscrew the scope from his AWP. Just give him a shotgun. He doesn't need it. Let's see what he can get done then. The 1v2. He's looking confident. He's teetering on the edge. Jumping in. Use that for your benefit. Unfortunately not. The AWPer that will get the frag, though, is speedak.
This fast long play again. Oh, he's going so quick. He will catch him out. He will. Split goes down. That spawn working. What? Jerry just whiffing. Honestly, just whiffing his shot. Lollipop immediately gets his second, and this round's fallen apart completely already.
It feels like it's already gone. They have dropped an anchor here onto the CT side. This overtime, I mean, this could be the quickest OT we've had all day, really. These rounds have been way faster than anything we saw in regulation. They've been playing so confidently, and they have been picking up mad rounds. And now it's just down to the last 2 CTs to do anything here. forZe trapped, really. Zorte and KENSI, they've got to do something. They're attempting to push up. KENSI basically needs a 3K spray down to even potentially open up the site, but that's a stone's throw away from anything they're going to get.
He might just dry peek mid here. This could be dangerous. No, he actually does win out on the fight. So Joe getting that entry onto KENSI. Flit immediately trading one back in that B time. He's going to be terrible for him, and he goes down too. 3 kills instantly from the side of forZe, and they have this B site on lock. zorte not letting speedak come through that smoke. Now it's just Lollipop inside of T spawn. forZe, despite going down,
do or die round for them. They still need 2 more, though, to take it to a double overtime. That's the only scenario where they even have a chance of winning this. It was frivolous.
Yeah, no hits. That's twice they've done that this game and gotten absolutely no hits out of it. speedak starting the round good for Nemiga again with another op pick, and that's zorte taken down as well. So that is a huge miss for forZe. They need to try to get this opening towards long. Box is here all by himself, and almazer with the wide swing. What?
They're actually going to do this in terms of the spread. So it seems like we're going to have Joe go up short and the other 3 going in towards long. KENSI's seen the thing. He knows. They're peeking. They're giving him the 1v1s. The trade is there. Down to a 3v3 now. This pit player has so much to do. He gets off the first shot. Flit ready for the second, but speedak is quicker. The flash over the top of the wall as well. And he wants to break them wide open, but he misses. The crouch throws him off. And at that point, call it quits, Joe. Back off the round.
He does is he jumps through the door and forces the 1-for-1, which is the best case scenario on somebody holding that flank. I thought at that moment, especially once speedak this crossfire, nice shoulder peek, bait the shot. They do push out, and almazer absolutely eliminates box towards pit. And now speedak is stuck here in the corner with his op and has to do something heroic.
They go for the run boost, but they expose almazer in the meantime. They know where he is. He is trapped, but they're still giving him chances. The only issue is he doesn't capitalize on them. Neither does Joe. Lollipop gets punished as well. MDS has to come in from a substantial distance with the M4. Makes a bit of ruckus, but he's got a hard task ahead of him. A 1 versus 3. Bombs down. No kit, no real utility, just a single Molotov in the back and away from him. Surely this has got to go to a double OT, which it will. They lock it down 18 to 18.
Tricked me with that, and I don't like it.
No, it's true. Irrational fear of sharks coming out through the toilet and quicksand. But, you know, now... Very true. That wasn't
Speaking
legal.
of more important things, 2 entries. Look at him, he's just still going. He doesn't even care. He's like, look, I got that kill. I'm not letting go of W now. I'm rushing into T-spawn. I'm flanking. And speedak dies going long, and there's no way they expect this other player towards Goose. Lollipop gets 1. Box on his aggressive push gets 1 more for himself. Now Zorte hasn't got the bomb planted. Does tap it and look at Box. He just has not stopped. He hasn't stopped running. From the time he pushed long, he never stopped moving.
Dude, he literally gets their attention. You should get a nice kill. Or you can just be Box and you could be absolutely mental and swing out and kill him with the AUG and get a 2k anyway, because why not? And that's what he does. Now speedak, ready to punish back towards the A site as they sprint their way out through short. But will they be coming up short in the round? As it seems like it's all going the way of Nemiga. 2 players left alive. The bombs are dropping down from the air as the HE is going to do even more damage. And Jerry and Zorte are in a horrendous position. One of them left alive with 17 HP. At the back of the bomb site, set ablaze, and he is out of there.
Yeah, 2 rounds on CT side. This is obviously way more than they could have hoped for, given what happened in the last overtime. Both teams going 0-3, and now Nemiga potentially putting themselves in a position where they could go 3-0 on the CT side this time. So things have been a little wild in this. We can do this on CT side. And again, they get an entry pick. So there's Joe getting the first pick onto the round. speedak trades it right back after KENSI gets the kill onto MDS. And now with this,
it's going to be hard for him. If he makes even a single miss, he's going to die, which he will. Joe shutting down. That's now a full open angle they've got to contend with. Jerry's the only one alive. 1 versus 4. It's all on Jerry. Jerry's dead.
Jerry is absolutely dead. He's been put in the dirt. He's taken a nap. Now Nemiga 21 to 18. They've done the reverse sweep from the last time. Last overtime, they went 3-0 on their T side.
A punch as they hit hard. See you later, Flit, as he's down to 12 HP. MDS does 1 better as he secures.
In like the ultimate pressure cooker situation here.
KENSI swinging a hit as he kills Joe. Has to get himself a second, and he will. Doing everything he can to secure the round and keep his team in the game. And it's a 3K. Hat trick of frags from the M4, but here comes speedak armored at AWP, and P250 won't get a chance as he's done for. forZe, stay in the game. Again.
Heroics from him, and look at this aggressive play from Jerry. Finds speedak with the op and upper. He is getting hunted down. He hasn't hurt him, but he does get 1 more tag onto Lollipop, putting him down to 1 HP before he goes down.
The difference is this round. KENSI trying to play anti-flash and let the push come in. Flip finds the first, and they're all picking up frag upon frag. Box is busted wide open. And again, KENSI with a little bit of support from Flip. That's all it took. 20 in. Utility dashed in the air. Box with the first frag as he hits the headshot. Lollipop with another one, but here comes 2 of their own. They do have the advantage. 3v2, bomb being planted. KENSI and Zorte coming in, but they are so far apart. One towards Car and the other in CT. The AWP spots out Box. He gets busted. The smoke's going to be dropped as well to shroud his location as KENSI slowly walks up. Peering up towards the site, MDS beheads the first. It's into the 1v1, and he'll clutch it out as he attacks from up top. It's a 3K, and Nemiga get their 20 seconds.